Hello and welcome my fab fans to Glam's new video.
Welcome to chapter 15 of Chaos Castle. POV, General Gorgon. It's the night. I'm sorry that I have to do this to you, Gennaro. Still, for the survival of this kingdom and my family, I have to remove you from power. Queen Victoria will be back, and I have no choice but to listen to the witches who took my son. Crash and control him each night and puppet the army. I want Wen to fix this. Please let every one of us be free again. When Victoria allowed curses to be cast against anyone for any reason, it ruined everything for everyone. They gave me a task that I don't want, the sword made of refined metal infused with magic. I don't want to use it. I am trapped in my mind, watching my body do things I do not wish. It's all because stupid, unruly people betrayed her, and the old king letting the people kill what they were afraid of was unfair to witches. Banishing them for humanity and going to the forest was cruel. Gorgon yells, "You shall surrender to the throne, to the order of Altona, in the name of Queen Victoria." While the words were said, guards with their swords drawn faced towards the king, one holding a blade against Queen Celestia's neck. Tomorrow I'll announce that the throne will be yours because of an illness, my children being too young to take the throne, to avoid chaos and panic against the people, Gennaro says. Wise choice. I hope to get Queen Victoria back from rest, to be back on the throne where she belongs. Humans are weak and belong under the power of the Witch Queen, and she so pleases. She can even choose a new spouse, as she has blood in the royal family now, Maverick says. The king is tied up, and Queen Celestia is getting locked in a room with her kids so that Gennaro won't know if they are dead or alive. Her children have no blood claim to the throne. If handed to me, Queen Victoria and I shall have power over the future, and she will have power over the people. I don't care for her, but she needs control over the army. Without me, they would only be puppets and useless against other soldiers. Some of their most powerful soldiers were trained and chosen by Wen. I couldn't get them to join. I still could get them banished, though, through the king trusting me. I'm just a humble servant until now. I climbed my way up the food chain from just a lowly farmer all the way to the general of the king's guard through perseverance and will, along with a little bit of trickery. I gained trust, kept my mind clear, waiting for my chance to take over. And one has no choice but to be the general for whoever is royalty, even if not by blood, even if they disapprove of their actions. They are controllable, but only if you're at the top. I have so much power from what I've learned and have observed. Wen might age, but they always come back younger and refreshed. If they genuinely are a dragon, having them under my control means an impenetrable shield. Maybe I could even ask them to share their power with me. Make even the Witch Queen Victoria afraid of me. With everyone under my power, I can keep them orderly and safe and advance everything so people can work towards advancing us towards the future. Let people share their ideas, and I shall hold that burden, even if I shall not live forever or long. I want control, absolute say over everything. Monarchy and dictatorship, where we expand this kingdom, take over other lands. I hope not to harm the average folk, but do want to tear down the governments, one by one, under my guidance, in hopes to spread knowledge of peace, wanting for knowledge, to abolish the church, make religion be secret you keep to yourself and friends, or private thing you explore alone. Remove homeschooling, make it free for young ones to learn through apprenticeships, libraries, so that they strive for knowledge, rather than absolute mediocrity. Children being required to learn to read, write, do basic math, let there be government-trained officials to do the tax paperwork for the people, and it will be specialized based on class, divided into 9 sectors rather than 3. I have so many hopes and plans for the future. Queen Victoria will make it difficult for me to gain complete control, but I will have control if I take proper steps, unlike the king. Useless bystanders. Children who aren't even of his blood. I want control. To be feared and have more power than everyone. I could even have more power over Wen, if they had kids with me, as dragons are loyal to their blood and kind. Having them to myself would give me a strong, faithful ruler by my side. We could do so much good. Could finally see the end of an era of pain and move us to an era of peace. I know Wen doesn't want the light of being a ruler, but they were made for it, and I want to be there with them every step of the way through time, even if mine isn't forever. Call me a control freak or a monster. I don't mind a little blood on my hands, if it's for the greater good of the world, not for a country or people in general, but for the future of everything. It's not worth existing if you don't actively do things to improve lives, even if it's your people. It can be cruel. So I gained power so that they would fear me and be forced to respect me. Married my wife for prestige and advantage. It's not that I didn't love her. She died too young, and it did sadden me. But I also know they were never my first love. Wen was. End of chapter 15. I hope you enjoyed the villain monologue. And I hope you do see flaws in the villains, because there is some deep issues going on. I hope you know, I actually really struggle with creating evil characters, so yeah.
Okay. Peace, love, have a good day, my fab fans, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!